Kayan, your small space specialist, proving to you that home really is what you make it. Today we're visiting Lauren and Ben, who just downsized from a 2-bedroom apartment to a small studio space here in Chelsea. Ben has experience in carpentry, and Lauren just started her own design company, Apartment CPR. I can't wait to see what these two have done to maximize their space. Let's check it out. Lauren and Ben.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
May we come in?
Please.
Of course. Great. So, Lauren and Ben, I am so excited to be in your 430 square foot apartment. Tell me about Chelsea. Why Chelsea? Why do you want to live in this exciting neighborhood?
We work a lot down near Penn Station, up near Times Square, all those really busy places. And so we wanted an area that was close enough to get to those areas, but not busy,
Right.
not crazy.
Right.
So we're here out near the river. It's a 15-minute, 20-minute walk to everywhere we go. We don't have to buy a Metro card anymore. And it's nice. You still get to feel like you get away from it,
Right.
but it's still really easy to get to where you gotta go.
So, you walk in this apartment coming from Queens or Inwood or Brooklyn. I know apartments to be much bigger. I know you came from a 2-bedroom. So tell me what your thought process was when you made the decision to come to such a small space in a great neighborhood, and how you kind of came to this amazing, as you guys call it, Go-Go Gadget apartment.
I think it was kind of a fun opportunity, to play Legos,
Right.
to do the grown-up version of that, to be smart and think about fun ways to do things, and take it as an opportunity as opposed to, oh my God, we're gonna be on top of each other. How do we do this? How do we? It was
Embrace the challenge, actually.
And you did it in such a smart way. So the first thing I noticed about your space is I don't see a bed, and I know there's no other rooms. So
Right.
show me where it's hiding.
The biggest thing about coming into this space, neither of us wanted to live in our bedroom. We built a platform. Hi, sweetness. We built a platform, and this is where the bed hides.
Excuse me, little pup. Whoop. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
This becomes the headboard, and out comes our nice queen size bed. So this platform's up so that the bed doesn't roll back in when you're trying to get in and out. And then our pillows live
Right here.
in here. And we're ready for bed.
So I'm really intrigued as to what's next door.
Well, the whole platform is about 7 feet deep, and this is, about 29 inches wide. So we figured we just have rolling storage that goes the entire way back.
Oh my gosh.
We have tools and sewing machines and extra towels and sheets, and all our bags live there. So, our bags aren't out while we're at home.
So I have to ask, how much did it cost to make this elevated bed situation, and how much time did you put into it?
So all the building materials just to build the platform cost around $800-900. The carpet on top cost another $200, and it took us 2 days to build it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I have to ask you, does living in a studio space mean that you can't entertain? Like, I see you have a really great kitchen bar, and that's great, but what if you have a double date night or something like that? What do people do in such a small space?
So I definitely love to cook, and I really like to entertain. So it was something that I wanted to do. I've always had a table in my apartments, and so I really wanted to make sure that was still a feature in my apartment. So what we came up with, I think in researching Murphy bed ideas, we stumbled upon a picture of a Murphy table. So we kind of took that idea and ran with it. So sort of looks like an ordinary picture frame, and it should look that way to the naked eye. But then when you take it down, you'll just pop a hinge over there.
Okay.
Out of the wall, and then unlock that. The frame will just magically unfold, and voila, table is made. And then we just pull up our stools to both sides, and it comfortably fits 4. You can put a 5th on the end if you need to.
Totally.
So it's plenty of space for your dinner party.
Oh, you guys, this is ridiculous.
Thank you.
And I love the hinges, and I love the tabletop. How much does something like this cost?
I think all told, probably $150, maybe $200, probably more like $150.
And then these are also removable. So if you got sick of that art, you could actually change it up. So that these are canvases that are just velcroed on the back, and then they just get stuck right up on the inside. So that's a nice piece of art.
You've thought of everything. So what else? Like, what else you got going on here? What was another issue that you had to overcome to have a space that you both love sharing?
Yeah. Well, one difference that we have a lot of similarities, but one difference that we have is I really like lamp lighting, a soft glow.
Okay.
And Ben really likes overhead lighting. So we had to kind of come to an agreement of sorts because this space had no overhead lighting except for what's behind us, which is the entryway light.
Okay.
The one thing that was functional here is that this light switch connected to one of the outlets on the other side of the room, which probably would normally just flip on a lamp as you walk in. Because he wanted some overhead lighting, we put it on a dimmer so that it gave me that low light that I like. And we ended up actually installing overhead lighting ourselves, but we didn't use traditional wiring. We kind of created our own wiring.
Yeah, since we're on the penthouse and it's a concrete ceiling, there's nothing to drill into. There's no way to run a wire. So what we did is we took 2 aircraft cables and crisscrossed them, got a shade, ran a cable from the outlet that's controlled by the switch up there, hung a little light, put the shade up and a covering, and that's that. We also, since we don't have cable, we just have something to stream.
Right.
We wanted to see, get regular channels, get an antenna, so we also run the antenna up there, and it sits right on top of there, and the reception is great.
It looks great, and I never would have guessed that's not hardwired into your ceiling.
A little creativity goes a long ways. Thank you for coming to our house, Sarah.
Thank you so much for having me. I am blown away by your creativity and your use of space. You've inspired me, and I know that you're going to inspire everyone who passes along this video. So thanks for sharing. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
I don't know about you, but I am super impressed with how creative and thrifty Lauren and Ben got in their studio space. You really have to ask yourself what matters to you the most and then surround yourself with only those things. Besides, thinking outside of the box can be fun. Now, Lauren and Ben can live in the neighborhood of their dreams, surrounded by beauty and function. All because they weren't afraid to take their small space and dream big. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next time.